Hey there, Dan Martell here, serial entrepreneur, investor, and creator of SaaS Academy. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to create confidence. I know it's a crazy topic when you're full of self-doubt, limiting beliefs, full of fear. And be sure to stay to the end where I'm gonna share with you how to watch my confidence creator framework, which I taught at my SaaS Academy Intensive. I think would absolutely serve you if you're looking for even deeper strategies to help get out of the funk, build that confidence and excitement into your business. So the other day I posted on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, be sure to click below and subscribe to my profile. I'm always trying to find things that resonate with me and share it with the community. And it was a quote that said, I struggle, I just don't quit. Now, I don't believe that you should keep going on when things are just not working, but I do believe that a lot of times people are struggling in their business and they just give up way too friggin' early. So for me, anytime I have challenges or frustrations or issues that come up in my business, one of my other beliefs that are literally written on the wall every time I drive into my garage is become the person who can deal. I think that life shows up and challenges you to become the person who can overcome those challenges. So if anything, try to rewire the mind to look at those as opportunities to grow, because we don't grow when we get what we expect. You know, when I built my company Spheric, we got sued. I almost lost the whole business a year and a half in. Built Flowtown, we got shut down essentially by Facebook and had to rebuild the business a year and a half in. These are all stories that, for the most part, I don't share publicly because it's just part of building the business. And if you want to succeed, you just have to go through the motions. And even with Clarity, we launched the business, big launch, 300 people at a theater and crickets. Nobody was doing any calls, nothing was working. And I just kept iterating and building and building. So what I want to share with you guys today are 4 ways that you can overcome those moments of doubt, of frustration, and build confidence that resonates with your team and gets people excited to follow your mission. Number 1, product impact. Anytime I feel like I'm not 100% committed to an outcome, or I feel like I'm dragging my feet, or I just don't get that momentum, or that confidence is really not as present I'd like it to be, I always go back to the impact that I've had with my product. And the best way to do that is case studies or testimonials, or even just reaching out to customers that you know are using the product and having some wins and just say, hey, I'm curious, how has this impacted your business using our solution? Because there's nothing that's gonna realign, reset your confidence and excitement for the future than talking to the people that you've actually impacted, right? I think that, to me, is the first, it's my go-to anytime I'm like, am I building the right thing? Am I building the right company? Is it having the kind of impact that I want? I want to go and talk to the customer, see their case studies, remind myself there's real people on the back end of these solutions that I've built that are getting results for their companies. Number 2, achievement list. I believe that every human being in the world has overcome things and have gotten outcomes and achieved different micro successes along the way that made them feel proud. And what happens is, because we keep wanting to go for the next big mountain, that we forget where we came from. And we think that, oh, those are just little things. You know, learning how to play the guitar at 7 years old is not a big deal anymore than I'm an adult and I'm trying to build a multi-million-dollar company. But at the time, I think you would agree that that achievement made you proud. So anytime before I go into a big meeting, investor, key hires, financing, etc., I always want to review my achievement list. So on my phone in Evernote, I've made a list of all the things that I've done since I was a teenager that allowed me to feel proud of my progress. Even if it was small, it's the feeling and the connection that I had at that time. And by just reviewing this list, and I don't care if it's 5 things for you, I want you to do this. I want you to take time, pause this video, go write out a list of things that you've achieved over the years. Maybe it's, winning a certain tournament in sports, or, becoming a big brother, big sister, or, participating, helping fundraising for a charity, whatever it is for you. Or it could be fundraising. It could be, starting your business, overcoming adversity, whatever it is, put it on that list. Because I'll tell you, it's so easy for us to forget the things, the challenges that we face, because we're so focused on that mountaintop that we haven't reached yet, that there's so many things that you've done before that can create that fuel and that passion and that energy to move you forward in your business today. So Create an achievement list. Put things on it. And as you have new things that show up in your life, write them down. Number 3, community made. So this is a term that my buddy Jason Gaynard from Mastermind Talks, he calls it, for his podcast is called this. I mean, I used to think it's the power of peers, right? But it's really just think of community made. If you want to build that confidence, and when you're full of self-doubt, the best way to do that is surround yourself with supportive people. So I have a strategy called the Dream 100. I go in deeper in other videos. You can just search Dan Martell and Dream 100. But for me, the big thing is there's 3 categories of people that I want to curate around me. There's peers, so that's usually about 60 out of 100 people. 60 of those people are folks that are on the same journey as me. Now that might sound like a lot for you because like 60, where would I find these people? Just take time to build it, but just know that every time you go to an event or anytime you go out to a dinner or somebody introduces you to somebody over email, take the opportunity to really connect with that person and see if there are potential for the peer side of your Dream 100. Second is advisors. These are people that are subject matter experts, domain experts in areas that you're weak at. So it could be finance, it could be HR, it could be enterprise sales, it could be whatever it is. But having those advisors available to you on call, maybe you have to pay for some of them, but that access will get you feeling super confident about your decisions and your ability to execute no matter what shows up in your business or your life. And then the third category are mentors. These are people, the way I think of mentors are people that have been to where you want to go. They're folks you turn to instead of your parents. Now, I don't say that because I don't think your parents love you. I just know, and it's true for me, maybe your level of success, where your vision for your life could end up is not anywhere near where your parents decided to go. Not good or bad, it just is. So to me, my mentors, 10 people, and again, you might have one, you could focus on having several, are people that you turn to when you got big life decisions, like should you move to another city? Should you, invest in this business further? The way to think about it is these are the people I'm going to turn to that have already been there that for those big life decisions. And if you do that, that's why I think everybody's community made. Myself, every successful person that you've watched on YouTube or follow on Instagram, they're community made and there's people behind them, and it's strategically important for you, especially if you want to build that confidence, to surround yourself with folks that are really going to support you in your vision and your life. Number 4, serve others. The fastest way to go from feeling not confident to building this sense of confidence, even when you're full of self-doubt, is by helping somebody else. It might sound weird because you're like, okay, why would I reach out to somebody else if I'm not feeling good about where I'm at right now? Here's what I know, is you know way more about what you do than you realize. And anytime you have the opportunity to serve somebody else that's 1 or 2 steps behind you, not only will it remind you how incredible you are, it'll serve that person in a way that'll get them excited, and guess what happens? It adds the confidence back into your mindset. And I think that is the perfect win-win in the world. So anytime you're in a funk, anytime you're feeling like you're not making the progress you want, anytime your confidence is shattered a little bit, ask yourself, who can I go help? Who can I serve? And by doing that, you're going to bring that energy forward into the thing you got to go do. And it sounds so counterintuitive, but it is the fastest, most powerful way to make that happen in your life. So I just wanted to share that because I know for me, doing these videos, speaking at conferences, coaching the clients I get to serve, in many ways, it helps me more than it helps them because it continues to add that energy to my day. So I hope that makes sense. So quick review, be sure to start off with 1, product impact. Review the customers you've been serving. 2, build your achievement list. Commit to me today to write those down. 3, remember your community made and strategically designing those people you need to have show up in your life. And number 4, when you're down, focus on serving other people and it will transform your mindset in near real time. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you want to go deeper and get a full strategy on how to create confidence, I have a framework called the Confidence Creator. I taught it to my SaaS Academy, my high-end coaching clients at our last intensive, and I want to give you access. So you can click the link below to watch that full 45 minutes of training where I go into some deep challenges I've faced in my business that I've never shared public before. You can click the link below to watch that and get access to the Confidence Creator Framework. And if you like this video, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If there's anybody that you care about that you think this video could serve, feel free to share it with them directly. As per usual, I want to challenge you to live a bigger life and a bigger business, and I'll see you next Monday. I don't know. I just think certainty. I think marching. Oh, a tank. We need to rent a tank.